All right, I'm going to call to order the November 19th meeting of the Arlington Redevelopment Board, recorded by ACMi. First on our docket this evening is Environmental Design Review Special Permit for 10 Sunnyside Ave, brought by 10 Sunnyside Ave LLC. This was originally advertised and scheduled for this evening. However, earlier today, counsel for the applicant requested a continuance. Everyone on the board has received this letter. The applicant's not here. So, based on the request by Bob and Nessie, I would ask for a motion to continue that public hearing to December 3rd, 2018 at 7:30.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great. Continue that to December 3rd. Hopefully the folks in the room weren't here.
Okay, well, we were-
Sorry about
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
I'm back on
yeah.
the 3rd.
It happens.
Maybe.
I have a
Yeah.
question. Do we have to sign off on this letter also?
I signed the letter, yeah.
So do we have to vote to sign the letter?
We have to vote for an assent to
Do we
sign
have to
the letter.
vote for a
I
second?
mean, I think you voted to accept.
Sorry about
their-
that.
That's okay, thank you.
To accept their request for the continuation, and then you just voted to continue it, which may constitute my ability to sign that letter, but or you could take another vote if you feel so moved.
Well, I move that we authorize the planning director, Jennifer Raitt, to sign the letter on behalf of the redevelopment board.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Good. Moving on to item 2, draft report to special town meeting for zoning bylaw amendment, medical and recreational marijuana establishments. I already started at this end of the table, so I'm going to start with Gene tonight. Wrap things up.
Thank you. Let me find the right page. I have a few questions. Or a couple comments.
Jenny, when does this have to be out?
I need to, actually, tomorrow we're gonna send it over to the select board's office, and then they're gonna start assembling the packet, so this is the last date.
This is it. So if we have any typographical, wordsmithing, grammatical type
It would have
things.
to be overnight.
Okay.
Okay, on page 3, I think there needs to be a comma in the next to last line after the word twice.
Mhm.
So it'll be twice comma on October 10 and October 17 without comma. Again on page 3 in the last paragraph, the second line, existing public or private schools, there needs to be an S
yeah.
added to school. The only other comment I had is I wondered if we should put something specifically in here that says the town council informed us that there must be at least a minimum of 2 permits available under state law, or else the town has to have a referendum on fewer or no permits. So that's just a question. I couldn't decide whether it was a good idea to add that sentence or not, but we could extract the one sentence right from the town council's memorandum.
In that, on page 4, in the second full paragraph? Or where are you looking, Jean? Sorry, I'm looking
I'm sorry.
through people at you.
You know, that's a really good question, and I wasn't sure the best place to put it.
There's the discussion about the state reg imposing the not less than 20% of
Right.
alcohol licenses.
Right.
That's in the middle of
So one could
the page on page 4.
Yeah, that's the second full paragraph. So there's a footnote there that you just referenced. Do you want to take that sentence and have it follow that one after application of this cap effectively limits, and then the next sentence would be the one that you were just suggesting.
I'm sorry, I lost exactly where you were.
The paragraph starts focusing
Right,
on the
right,
public
right.
facing,
Right,
and then we would insert the sentence that you just suggested after the sentence, application of this cap effectively limits the number of marijuana retailers to 2.
right, I think that would be a good place to
Okay.
put it. And the sentence, let me see if I can find it.
It's in the middle of page 4, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the,
What was that?
in town council's memo, you mean?
In the memo, yeah.
Yeah.
The one where he says,
I think I have that in there.
No, it's not.
it's at the end of his memo, actually, about the cap,
Right.
on page 7 of his memo.
Oh.
Germane to the foregoing, Chapter 94G sets forth the process by which the town may limit. Something like that. If you don't have a copy of it, I only have one copy, sorry.
There was, oh, here, the sentence is on the last page. It would say,
Okay.
if the town were inclined to limit the number below 2 or ban, it must place a proposed bylaw.
Okay.
So I would, along with the reference C, Chapter 94G, Section 2, 3E, I would take that sentence, and move it to where you suggested.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
That, other than the 2 typos, that would be my one suggested addition.
David?
Well, on that same point, as we heard from one of the public comments during the hearing, the question was, well, why are we putting a hard limit on it at all?
Mhm.
And while we did decide to actually create a hard limit that is higher than required by state law,
I think I'd be wary about answering that question without, or about opening the door to that question in the report. I think we should
Yeah.
be prepared to answer it during our presentation at town meeting.
yeah. I mean, I
And
think
we can give a good answer to that. I can give a good answer to that when I present, but I don't necessarily think it needs to be or should be put in the report. I think the report is more,
Right.
here's the process, here's how we arrived at the zoning bylaw change, and then if we want to recap discussions or why did you limit it, then we can give the answer.
Yeah, I just think we need to, I'm not sure if we need to be more clear in the report, because I think it steps through all the salient points well,
Mhm.
but we do need to be prepared at special town meeting to help people understand kind of the interplay between the number of licenses and the buffer zones and
Mhm.
everything else, so that.
And I think that goes with the presentation to
Yeah.
special town meeting.
Yeah, okay. I didn't really have any other comments. Everything that I had previously noted in here had been incorporated.
Okay. Ken?
No comment.
Andy?
No comment.
No, I had the typos Gene had, and that was it, so. Move to approve as amended.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good, thank you. Moving on to meeting minutes from October 1st, 2018. Those are the only ones we have?
Yes, yeah, because I just got the November 5th and November 7th ones today.
I'll begin at the other end of the table. And Gene.
I have nothing to add or change on the minute.
Okay. David?
I think I wanted to clarify the one sentence that references me, which is the second to last paragraph. of-
Mr. Watson continued
Yeah.
that we, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I noted, not continued.
Oh, yeah.
But I was specifically, I think, referring to the findings from the MAPC analysis,
Well, that's the discussion, but you were talking about achieving goals like in the master plan broadly. That's
Right.
actually what that was. And then you were saying,
But I think the part with the lot sizes and
Yeah.
non-conforming, that was data from the analysis
Yeah.
that I was looking at.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that. What do you mean when you said number of accounts?
I think there were several goals, which I can't remember off the top of my head from the master plan, related to housing production that we weren't meeting, and I found it interesting
Okay, I got it.
thinking about how we could meet them in light of the analysis
Got it,
that
yeah.
NPC
Right, I remember
had
that.
done.
Right.
I don't need to wordsmith it. I think it gets the general sense across.
Okay,
Okay.
but the word continued can be noted.
Yes.
Ken?
Yeah, just on the, I don't know what page this is. It was when we're talking about, I asked a question about Arlington's growth as compared to other towns are far behind. I said could. I thought I said could the bylaws and zoning be holding back the growth, and could we encourage growth that aligns with the master plan?
Yeah.
You want to just say could
Yeah,
instead of that the?
I can't be
Could.
I can't be so certain that that is what's holding the growth back. I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, I'm just asking, and
So you just replace the word that with the word could.
yeah, I don't want to say like I'm saying that's the problem. I'm just stating.
Yeah.
You were wondering
Okay.
whether it was.
Yes.
I'm just going to delete the word that and put in could and delete the word may.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just know I seem like I'm
Yeah.
all knowing
Okay.
and all,
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Could, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, may would be
Yeah.
deleted.
Got it. Andy?
I'm all set.
I'm all set too. We have a motion to approve those minutes
As amended, so
as
moved.
amended, yes.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any other business? Thank you all for coming out on a short evening. We all expected it to be substantially longer.
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Adjourn.
We did need to vote on the town meeting, special town meeting report, so.
Yes.
All right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Jumping the gun to get out.